de la gobernadora ayer, lo de la gobernadora.
Canelo was using the jab effectively, hard. The guy wouldn't have been able to come in because the guy was coming in because he wasn't worried about Canelo's jab. So he got more aggressive and he got brave. If he's not jabbing, he has no defense. If he's not going to jab, the guy's going to walk right into him like he did. Next fight, use your jab, different fight.
In a shocking development that's igniting the boxing world, Mike Tyson was recently spotted at Canelo Alvarez's private gym in San Diego, and word is, he wasn't just there for a friendly visit.
Bien hecho. Salir y otra vez volver.
According to multiple sources close to the camp, Tyson actually geared up and stepped into the ring with Canelo, offering hands-on guidance ahead of Canelo's massive showdown with Terence "Bud" Crawford, scheduled for September 12, 2025 at Allegiant Stadium.
When he was jabbing, Canelo should be moving, slipping the jab for the final uppercut. So he can anticipate the combination.
While no official footage has emerged yet, eyewitnesses claim the two legends shared an intense private session, working on movement, timing, and bodywork, areas where Tyson believes Canelo can dominate.
Well, it was really basics, you know. It was just pretty much jab.
Como acomodarse.
So why did Tyson visit? It seems he's deeply invested in the outcome of this fight and has his concerns. Speaking to insiders, Tyson reportedly said, "I don't like that fight."
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
It's just too much weight. And he had a close fight with Madrimov. He fought because this guy was big and he was awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that would have come straight at him. The guy was too awkward. He was hurt.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know. And
Tyson believes that Crawford's speed and awkward style could pose serious problems if Canelo isn't fully prepared. And he's stepping in to make sure the Mexican superstar doesn't get caught off guard.
He had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy.
Tyson is said to be advising Canelo on how to cut off the ring, maintain pressure without sacrificing defense, and land devastating body shots, all elements of Iron Mike's own ferocious fighting style. With Tyson's experience against slick movers and smaller opponents, his insight could be a critical X-factor in Canelo's camp.
Because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that was just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's hurt the jerky.
Or one and a.
Whether this turns into an ongoing mentorship or remains a one-off masterclass, one thing is crystal clear. Canelo Alvarez is leaving no stone unturned in preparation for what could be the biggest challenge of his career. And that energy carried straight into the recent press conference, where tensions ran high and the war of words between Canelo and Crawford took center stage.
The brilliant CV of Canelo in the last 20 years, he's in the ring, he fight everyone.
Terence Crawford didn't throw punches. He threw fire with his words. In one of his boldest statements yet, he said, "There's nothing Canelo can do to beat me, not even in a street fight."
On the streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it. On the streets, I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me.
Crawford made it clear he's not just coming to fight, he's coming to dominate. "I've been chasing greatness my whole life," he added. "On fight night, I'm walking away with all the belts." Calm, focused, and full of belief, Crawford spoke like a man already picturing victory.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but
it's
gonna be difficult. You take it to your.
I'm taking them.
Canelo Alvarez stayed unfazed. The four-division champ and super middleweight king responded with calm certainty. "He's not going to beat me. This fight will be in the history books," he said. While praising Crawford, maybe even better than Mayweather in some ways. Canelo reminded everyone, "I've fought the best. I know how to win."
He's a great fighter, like I say, he's not Canelo. Obviously, I'm being in this situation for a long time, and I have the experience.
The promotion for the blockbuster showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford reached a new high as both fighters appeared on Piers Morgan uncensored for a nearly hour-long sit-down. With mutual respect and calm intensity, the two pound-for-pound greats opened up about what led them to this defining moment, and why September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas could decide who truly stands atop the sport.
You know, when I step in the ring with, and I'm pretty sure when he step in the ring, we're gonna give it all there for the fans.
Canelo, the reigning undisputed super middleweight champion, described the magnitude of the bout with confidence. "This is a very special fight. Two greats in the last era are fighting each other. It's going to be big. It's going to be the biggest fight in a long time." He made it clear that Crawford is a worthy adversary, praising his skill, but also warning that stepping into the ring with him reveals things no opponent can prepare for. He's a very skillful fighter. But when they get into the ring with me, they find out it's different. I have a lot of talent. I have a lot of things they don't know until they're in the ring with me.
What do you think you're better at than him?
You know, he is a very skillful fighter. He have maybe a lot of things better than me. But fighters judge me behind or out of the ring. But when they into the ring with me, they find out it's different.
Crawford, never one to be intimidated, was equally respectful but unfazed by the size difference others have pointed out. "Canelo is very skillful," he said. "I think they're just basing their opinion off of his size. He's a tremendous counterpuncher. He's got good defense. The reason he's at the top of the sport is not because of his size. Still, Crawford knows what's at stake for his legacy. A win against Canelo Alvarez would put me on Mount Rushmore. I think I would be one of the greatest fighters ever. Everything is riding on this one moment."
You know, Canelo is very skillful. You know, I think they just basing their opinion off of his size. And me personally, I'm not going in this fight looking at his size.
As for predictions, Canelo kept it grounded. "I can't say anything about how it's going to work. We're going to find out on September 13th. That's why we are here, to see who is the best. Both fighters are dialed in, and while respect runs deep, only one will emerge as the defining face of this generation."
How it's gonna work and everything, because I never fought Terence Crawford before, right? We wanna find out September 13th. That's why we are here, to see who's the best.
Coach Calvin Ford shared honest thoughts on Canelo Alvarez ahead of the highly anticipated clash with Terence Crawford. He praised the Mexican icon, saying, "Canelo is the GOAT, he's the man to beat," and acknowledged that he's still dominant at his natural weight. Ford is excited for the matchup, but admitted there's one thing on his mind. Will Canelo get old overnight? That's what's been on my heart. While Canelo has looked solid, Ford questioned whether age could finally catch up to him on fight night.
This guy, he's alive. Canelo is the GOAT, and it's good for Terence Crawford to see that guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's good for Canelo to see him. You know, it gives something for the boxing world to talk about.
Commenting on Canelo's recent bout with Jaime Munguia, Ford was fair but direct. He had some good performances before that with Scully, but Scully was running. That's not Canelo's fault. He emphasized that Canelo hasn't been truly pushed in a while, which adds uncertainty going into this fight.
Think about his last performance.
He had some good performance before that.
With Skull though, Skull was running, right?
That's not Canelo's fault.
As for Crawford's chances of scoring a knockout, Ford responded, "We haven't seen Canelo get knocked out. If anybody could do it, maybe it's Bud. But Canelo is different." He reminded everyone that the last time Canelo was seriously rocked was nearly 2 decades ago by Miguel Cotto's brother. In closing, Ford summed it up. Canelo is the man to beat, and while Crawford is a dangerous opponent, dethroning the king at 168 won't be easy.
But again, Canelo is the GOAT. He's the man to beat. So that's what makes fights. You know, everybody keeps saying styles make fights. It ain't nothing about styles. It's the fighters that's going against each other. That's what makes the fight, that makes the fight.
If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more electrifying boxing content only here on Boxing Headquarters.